My name is Toby, and as of today, I'm 1 week on testosterone, and I started September 10th, 2016. So last Saturday, I took my first shot, point 0.3 milliliters, and it's every 2 weeks right now. It's probably gonna change, but yeah. So basically, I'm transgender. Um, so I was born a female, but I was born in the wrong body. Wasn't supposed to have all these female parts. And I'm turning 19 in October 3rd, so I'm getting pretty old. And so yeah, that's just my life right now. And a little backstory about me. Um, I was born a female, so I I just never really agreed with what was given to me. Like I was just like, okay, what is this? This is like I never like really assigned myself when I was younger, like boy or girl. I just didn't care, but I knew I was just, I guess I thought I was like both of them, because I had like a flat chest, so I was just like, hey, I'm a guy. But then like there was nothing down there. I was just like, I must be like deformed or something. I had like a birth defect. But I was young, I didn't know anything about the human body. I just knew that like guys had flat chests and like girls didn't. So I was just like, hey, I must be like a guy too. So I never really associated with being a girl and doing girl things. And yeah, it just got really annoying when I stopped my mom from dressing me in like skirts and dresses, and I would just wear like clothes that I'd pick out at the boys section at Walmart, and just like baggy shirts and really baggy shorts, and I like pretty much all my friends were guys, and I was into watching wrestling and not really a lot of sports. I mean, my mom made me to do sports, but I didn't really like them because they were like gender based mostly, and I was just like, I'm not gonna play with all these girls like a sport. Like I would rather be on the guys um, version of like soccer. Like I didn't like softball because it just made me feel weak. I wanted to be doing baseball, but yeah, so I was just getting like really frustrated and I didn't do sports for after that. Anyway, so I would just like always get the question at school, like random kids would just come up to me and be like, are you a girl or a boy? And I'd be like, I would tell them I was a girl because my parents, they never, they, they just stuck with what I was assigned to at birth. So I was scared, like if I said anything besides a girl, like I'd just get in trouble with them. And but really in my mind I was just like, why does it even matter? Like, why can't you just say like hi and like ask me if I want to like do something with you? I don't know. Cause always just like, are you a boy or girl? And then I tell them, and then they just like run off and like laugh with their friends or whatever. So that was really annoying when I was growing up, cause I just wanted to be me. I didn't want to like be like girl, boy. I just wanted to be me. So yeah, so I've always kind of just felt this way since I've been in kindergarten, I guess, so like around 6 or 7. So, and just like recently, like 2 years ago, I 2 or 3 years ago, I figured out like what transgender was, and I was always trying to find something that went along with what I was thinking, but I couldn't, because like my parents were like really, they're still really Christian, but they just didn't like allow me to figure out who I was. They just said like, you were born a girl, you need to act like a girl, you know, just, they didn't like having like, just, uh, they didn't really like introducing me to friends, but when they did, of course they would say like, oh, this is my daughter, so they just never really saw me as their son, and so I had no one to help me through what was going on with me, and when I figured out, transgender, you don't agree with the sex that you were born as, I was just like, yeah, I definitely don't agree. So I was just like, man, this is the answer I've been looking for. And then I found out that, I could take the, man hormone, the testosterone. Like, I didn't have to, like, just have my body produce estrogen, because estrogen fucking sucks when you're a guy. Like, it caused me to, like, develop fat on my chest, so I couldn't, like, not have a shirt on anymore. I always had to have a shirt and a fucking bra, and it fucking sucks. And, you know, causes periods and, having a female body, you can get pregnant. Like, all this stupid shit that I didn't even want. And now I figured out, like, hey, there's a way that I can, I guess, look more like a man with, like, having facial hair and gaining more muscle, having muscle mass, and just basically going through the male puberty. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to become a woman. That wasn't what I wanted when I was young, and that's not what I want right now. But it already happened, so best I can do is just like go on testosterone and then get those changes. So yeah, when I figured that out, I was just like, hell yeah, I can't wait to go on this stuff. But then again, I was like 16, so in order for me to do that, I had to get like parental consent, and there was like no way my mom or dad was ever gonna sign up for that. And then like a year later, after I figured all that stuff out, like I finally came out to I'm not a girl. I never was. I never identified as that, and now that I know what transgender means, and it makes me realize, like, I'm I'm a male, and they just talked to me about it. They weren't happy about it, and they didn't agree with it. But I mean, they said that they still love me and that God still loves me. But God created me to be a female, not a male. Otherwise, He would have created me as a male. Like, okay. So yeah, God doesn't make mistakes. Just so you know. Um, so I basically had to wait until I was 18. Well, not really, but because when I turned 18, I was still living with them. So I had to wait till I graduated high school until I could actually move to Arizona to live with my aunt, because I told my aunt what was going on, because I had literally no one to go to, because all my mom's friends were like Christian, and that was just no. And I didn't really have any friends that could help me, and I didn't have a car. I wasn't able to go to a doctor myself. So basically my last hope was my aunt, and thankfully she like actually has some common sense, and after I told her, she was just like, yeah, I kind of figured, and she still loved me and cared about me. So once it was safe for me to actually come live with her, I did. So I snuck out. Well, my grandparents helped me sneak out of my parents' house and fly me to Arizona. So that whole experience was an adventure and pretty cool. Even though my mom was like super pissed when she found out. But yeah, that was this year in June, middle of June, where that all happened. So I've been with my aunt for almost, oh yeah, 4 months. So I'm not in a toxic environment anymore, and I'm surrounded by people who love me, and and accept me for who I am, which is like what I wanted from my parents, but they were never able to give me that, because all they wanted to do was just like turn me back into their daughter. So, and then recently I went to a doctor that specializes with transgender guys, and I just told her my situation, and like boom, first day she gave me a prescription for testosterone. So I'm doing shots in my leg, and yeah, like I'm just really excited to figure out, not figure out, but like see all the changes that testosterone is gonna give me, because I'm tired of people fucking misgendering me, and I just want to pass. I don't want to have to tell anybody I'm transgender, because it just fucking sucks. Even though people will think I'm like 15, because of how I look. So in a few months I won't look like this, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, that's me. That's been my life. It's been kind of fucking sucky for a long time, but finally, like, I just feel a lot better being around people who just don't call me by my first name anymore. Or, not my first, God, my birth name. my birthday anymore, that I hate my birthday. So, and I get occasional like cheese, and sometimes I'll just let it slide, but other times I'll just be like, can you not call me that? Like, that's my issue. So, but, you know, it's gonna get better from here, and, yeah, that's basically it.